Today we're talking about one topic that is really interesting to me. I think 2 days ago maybe, I saw a tweet from I think the CEO of Spotify that they're acquiring both Gimlet and Anchor. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's do this. You're going. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Gasaway. This is a daily vlog called Growing Ambition. I'm building a tech and media social enterprise from the ground up, so if you're interested, subscribe. But today we're talking about that acquisition, those two acquisitions, I guess, and what it means for specifically this community, mostly of creative entrepreneurs, content creators, artists, people who might be starting their podcast. I just released last week an interview with Javier Mercedes. He has a podcast called Passion Progress. I'll link that video above because he talks a lot about starting your own podcast and the technical details of how to go about doing that. He has a ton of good info in that interview. If you don't know, I am starting a podcast hopefully in the next couple months called Powered by Ambition. And so I've been looking into the details of what Javier had to say about the different software and the different solutions that you could use to start your podcast. Now, this acquisition, though, might change my opinion on some of that. I think Anchor is a really great tool that simplifies this process, right, of distributing a podcast. They're constantly trying to add new functionality to the app, and I think they're just doing some really cool stuff, democratizing podcasting, basically. The fact that they're now going to have the power of Spotify is really interesting. The fact that Spotify is making such a big play in the podcast market should also just signal that podcasting is definitely something to consider. What excites me about it as a listener also is that I moved from Apple Podcasts maybe 6 months ago to listening to my podcast solely on Spotify. I love the platform. I love that they totally transformed the music industry. I know it's controversial on whether or not they're actually helping artists, but as a listener, you can't beat paying a monthly fee and being able to listen to pretty much any music that you want. I have come to love the Spotify podcast integration, and it only just excites me now as someone who's looking to create a podcast in the next couple of months. This makes Anchor that much more enticing as a platform, as a solution to actually make the podcast. Spotify, the business model, music streaming in general, is a very small margin business model, but they have like 117 million monthly subscribers or something. To have that scale, and that company at scale, come in and now be powering Anchor, I think it's a game changer. I think you're going to see a lot more functions and solutions rolling out of that Anchor platform. I think it's going to be super exciting for all of us who are both listening, but mainly working to create podcasts and create content in the audio space. But those are my thoughts on the acquisition. I would love to know in the comments just what you guys are thinking about it. Are you starting a podcast? Do you listen to podcasts? And what platform do you use? Have you ever listened to podcasts on Spotify? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. But for now, I'm Gasaway. This is Growing Ambition Daily Vlog. If you're interested in entrepreneurship, creativity, social impact, you might be in the right place. So go ahead and like, subscribe, do all the things. I'll see you tomorrow.